Good morning guys, welcome back to the channel on a very rainy June day. Not June, July. July 2022, and I've just set off and I'm on my way to the VBOA Big Vauxhall Bedford Opel Association show, which is in a place called Sewell Aerodrome, when I can speak properly. And for anybody who doesn't know, it's the big Vauxhall show of the season. It's once a year. It used to be held at a place called Billing, which is a holiday site called Billing Aquadrome. The last time it was there was 2016. It then went to a place in Market Harbour, which was basically just a big field. People didn't really rate it very much. I enjoyed the show that year. I thought it was good, but then it moved to Sewell Aerodrome, but then obviously COVID hit, and that messed it up 1 year. And then after that, we've been there since. So this year will be, well, it's 2022. Wow, this will be like my 24th year of going, because my first year, I'm sure, was 1998. It was possibly 97. I'm trying to think, because I had my red Nova Antibes at the time. I was in the PNG, the Performance Nova group, and yeah, that was the car I was driving at the time. That's how I can kind of remember when it was, because I got that, I'm sure I bought that car in 97. So my first billing might have been 98 actually. I think it was the year after I'd got it. So yeah, probably 98, which means this will be my 24th year, which is just mad. Since 2000 or 2001, I think it was 2001, I've been going in a Mark II Cavalier. So I had 2 or 3 years going in Minova. I'm trying to remember, because I had a Nova GTE, and I'm trying to remember if I ever went to that in Billing. I don't think I did. I don't think I ever went to Billing in that. So there might actually be a year that I missed. I think I went in 98, 99. I might have missed 2000. 2000 might be the 1 year that I did actually miss. I can't remember now. It's a long time ago. I'm having to make the old grey cells work and try and remember back. But yeah, I got my Mark 1 Cav. Mark 2 Cav. I had an SRI saloon, a white one. Did loads of modifications to it. I had full leather interior, which were a retrimmed caliber interior. I'll not go too much into it now, because I'm going to do separate videos about all my individual cars in more detail. So stick around, subscribe, notification bell, all the usual bits, if you don't want to miss the individual videos talking about my cars over the years. It's a series called Car Stories. I'm in the process of still editing the first 2 or 3 videos. I've recorded them, I just haven't got around to editing them yet. But yeah, that's when I started going to Billing. And that Cav I took to Billing 2001, 2 and 3. Didn't go to Billing in 2004 because unfortunately my Cav was stolen in 2004 and I didn't have a Cav to go in. I'm trying to remember if I did actually pop down for the day, or whether I missed that year altogether. Again, I'm trying to remember back, and it's a long time. It's a long time to try and remember. I did go to a few billings without a Cavalier, but I still always went on the Mark2Cav.com stand. It was the stand where I had the most friends. So even though I didn't have a Cavalier, I still went and camped with the guys and the gals. I remember going in Skoda company cars a couple of times, because when I was selling Skodas at a main dealer, I had Skoda company cars. So there were 2 or 3 years I went to Billing in a Skoda. I remember going in my Astra Mark IV, and then going in my Vectra V6 CDX. But I still always went on the Mark II Cav stand, because I've been dedicated to Mark2Cav.com for all them years. It's like, even though I've got these other cars, like I've got my Nova and I've got my Manta and my Vectra, Frontera and everything else, you know, once I get the Manta restored and on the road, I could go on the Manta owners group. I could join the club and I could go on there, or I could win one of the other general groups for general owners of different models of Vauxhall. But because all my mates are Mark II Cav, that's where I stay loyal. So Mark II Cav is where I am, and that is where I'm off now. I'm actually on my way down to Tibshell Services, down on the M1 motorway to meet up with friends, Alan and Joe and Mike. Mike's got a Mark II Cavalier Caliber, but he's not taking that this year. He's actually taking his Mark I Astra GTE. And then Alan and Joe, they've got a Cavalier Caliber, and they've also got a Mark I Astra GTE, and they're actually taking both their cars this year. They're taking the Astra and the Caliber, so there'll be a nice little convoy of us going down. Other friends are currently in Convoy already, so I don't know if we'll bump into them on the route. It'd be nice if we did. It'd be nice if we bumped into them on the way. My mate Mark and Richard and loads of others are doing a big convoy from up north, and I don't think timing will be right. I don't think we'll bump into each other on the way, but it would be good if we did. But anyway, I'm going to stop gassing. Next time you see me, it'll be when we're at Tibshell Services and we're setting off in this convoy. So I shall see you then. There will be some more videos. I'll do some videos from over the weekend, and photos of cars and little videos of cars, and I'll edit them all together to make a bit of a show report, so watch out for that. Alright guys, see you in a bit, bye. Oh wow guys, I'm still en route to Tibshell Services. I just thought I'd edit in this little bit of video. Look at the state of the weather. Wow, beautiful. I know what, let's go camping, shall we? Shall we go camping? Ah, we are doing. I really hope the weather's better down in Sewell. I had a look on my weather app and it definitely looks like it's better weather down there. It's not supposed to be raining. I really don't fancy setting my tent up in this kind of weather. So fingers crossed guys, let's hope the weather is better down south. See you in a bit. Services, just reversing out of the parking spot. Try not to reverse into Mike, who's behind me in his Mark I Astra, trying to get out of the car park. There's Joe in their Caliber, just coming into view. I had to take a bit of a weird angle to get that because of how close that van's parked. I'll try and make sure I don't lose Joe. We're just about to head on down to Sewell to the VBOA rally, and look at that for a view in front. 2 Astra GTEs, Mark 1s. How awesome is that as a view? Pretty damn cool, pretty damn cool. I was just saying to Mike as we're getting in the cars, once I've got my Mark II Cavalier convertible on the road, Brad, we'll all be in red Vauxhalls. Because obviously last year I was in Owen, my gold Cavalier. This year I'm in Sylvia, my silver Cavalier. If I actually get Brad, my convertible, done and on the road for next summer, I'll come down in it for a change, because he's never been out, he's never been on the road in the time I've owned him. So it would be pretty cool for us to all be driving down in red Vauxhalls that actually are red as well, not pink. That's the common joke, innit, for old red cars. Well, not even old red cars. Some red cars, even at 5-year-old, have started to go pink. yeah, this weather is just absolutely abysmal, isn't it? Horrible. I think we're going a bit slow to let Joe catch up because she's a few cars behind. I think I can see it in my rearview mirror. Anyway guys, I'll do some more of this video when it's a bit more interesting, when we're a bit further south. So and the weather's hopefully a little bit better. So, see you in a bit. Hi guys, I'm back. Just thought I'd try and do a bit of camera work filming backwards. You can see me, see my holding head. But if you look in the rear view mirror, well, it's not the rear view mirror, it's actually the rear view out through the back window. You can see Joe driving their Cavalier Caliber. So there you go. If I just flick us around in a second, back round to the front, and look at the state of the weather. Horrible, horrible, horrible. And you can see the two Astra GTEs in front. Mike driving one, Alan driving the other one. So yeah, pretty cool. Weather's not really improved yet, but we're not much further south yet. So hopefully weather will get better and we'll have a decent weekend. Weather forecast is showing cloudy, overcast all weekend now. It was showing nice and sunny for Sunday, but it's not showing sunny at all now. But things can change overnight, can't they? I said yesterday it was supposed to be sunny, but now it's not. So we shall see. See you in a bit. Right guys, a little bit further south and things are looking a bit more promising. Roads are a lot more dry. It's only raining a few little spots now. So fingers crossed this is what the rest of the weekend ends up being like. It'd be nice if the sun came out. It's supposed to be still going to be warm into the mid 20s, so it's still going to be nice and warm. But yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Dry roads, well, not completely dry, but drier. Certainly a lot better than it were even just 10 minutes ago. It's suddenly come a lot brighter. So fingers crossed, this is what we're going to get. Better weather. Let's pray for better weather. Look at that guys, 2 Mark 1s. I nearly said 2 Mark 2s then. Cool old camper as well. Cool old VBOA. That's really cool. I said there might be another like a V-dub show or something, because I've seen that's like the 3rd V-dub camper I've seen on the journey. So you know what it's like, summertime, there's car shows somewhere every weekend just about. So if I see any more cool cars, I'll try and get them on camera. Right guys, we've swapped places. So Alan's just waved me past, so I've just overtaken him. So Alan's now at the back of the queue. Mike's leading the way up front. Then Joe's behind me in the Cavalier Caliber. And me like in the middle, well, number 2 in my Mark 2 Cav GLSI, good old Sylvia. This weather's definitely improving. The further south we go, I mean, the roads are bone dry now, which is fantastic. So fingers crossed, hopefully it stays this way. I don't mind it being cloudy, just as long as it don't rain. It's still going to be warm, and as long as it's, you know, reasonably bright and warm, I'm happy. Don't have to be sunny. I mean, to be honest, sometimes when it's sunny, you just end up getting sunburn, and you just end up being uncomfortable for several days afterwards because you're all burnt. Some years when we've been to Billing and Sewell, and the year when it were at Market Harbour, it was just so hot and sunny, you just ended up getting burnt, getting scorched, putting suntan lotion on and everything else. It didn't really matter, it was still burning. Oh, Joe's coming for an overtake. There we got her on camera, there you go. Awesome stuff. So now I got the Mark 2 Cav Caliber in front. Alan behind now in the the other Cav, no, when I can speak, the other Astra. It's getting confusing. Astras and Cavs. I say I'm the odd one out again, because when we went last year, there was the two red Calibers, and then me in Owen, the gold Cavalier. This year we've got one extra car because Joe and Alan are taking both their cars, but I'm the odd one out still because I'm in Sylvia or silver. But yeah, if I get Brad on the road, my convertible, he's red, so it would all be in red cars. I've already said it once, I'm repeating myself, but that would look cool. That would look cool. I think I need to be on a mission for next year to get Brad on the road. I think that is a mission I've got to set myself. I did actually want to get him on the road this year, but with everything else I've had on, it's just not happened. But yeah, I think I need to do it. I just need to get him through an MOT and see if he passes, because you never know, I might put him through an MOT and he might fly through, because everything under the car's new. The shock absorbers, the springs, the brake pipes, the fuel pipes. I've got the reconditioned calipers to fit on the front. The rear brake cylinders have been replaced. Everything's new. So there's only 2 or 3 little patches I need to do welding wise, which I know about. So it's doable. Watch this space, we'll see what happens next year. They're speeding up a little bit to overtake that truck, so I'm going to do the same. So Sylvia's not quite got the get up and go of Owen, because Owen's got the 2 litre 130 engine in. Sylvia's still the 1.8 injection, so she still goes pretty damn well. Right, catch you in a bit, guys. Hi guys, I can see Al coming up behind. I thought we were going to do an undertake then, but it's not done. I thought he was going to come up beside me so I could get him on film, but it's not done.
You said never let me go. 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 You said
Stop and let some cars go past, and then I'll do a little bit of a put my foot down. this road feels bumpy in Sylvia. I can tell the difference with suspension in Sylvia compared to coming on this road in Owen last year. Unless the roads magically got a lot bumpier than last year, which I suppose it can happen, but I think it's more a case of the suspension on Sylvia being rock hard, suspension on Owen being a lot more forgiving. Been more of an interesting drive on this bit of the journey. Can't stand being stuck on motorways for hours on end, it's horrible. Of course this car don't have the same beautiful exhaust note. Too fast. Still too fast, I'm doing 26. That sign was telling me I was doing too fast. Well, slap my wrist. Bit of a faster section of road now, guys. I've got both windows down, got the sunroof open, the sun kind of shining in. Can't complain though, at least it's not raining like it was on the journey down. I was dreading it being a washout this weekend. Anybody who went to Billing 2012 will remember what it was like. Can't believe it's 10 years since then. Some nice bumpy bits. Suspension on Sylv's not actually that bad, you know. Like I said, I've driven quite a few modern cars. Suspension's only about the same level of stiffness, like BMW M Sports and that kind of thing. Driven loads of modern hot hatches, and some of them suspension's pretty damn hard on them. Definitely more interesting this bit. Sorry there's no exhaust noise. I might get a stainless exhaust on Sylvia one day and then she might sound a bit more sporty. Of course I did this last year in Owen. Should have left Jo in front of me, because then she'd be on the video as well. We'd have all three in a line. But yeah, we're not far from the show now anyway. Very, very close. Keep adjusting my camera angle around to get them on camera better. So Sylvia might only be a granddad spec, being a GLSI. still performs pretty well. I said in a video the other day, she's pretty much an SRI in disguise. Only difference is she's got a standard wide ratio gearbox. Might be nice at some point to put a closer ratio box on. Make her a bit faster to 60. But she's fine 99% of the time. She's not a racing car, is she? I'm not that bothered about her being that fast, to be honest. But Alf still sounds nice with its standard exhaust though. These little country lanes, they're awesome. Through these little country villages. To let us catch up because we got separated, car between us. I have to say, Sylvia's handling these bumps actually pretty damn well, you know. Complained before about how hard and stiff this suspension is, but she's driving beautifully today on this rough bumpy road, and it really is rough and bumpy, but she's driving really well. I do love these old cars. People who don't understand why we have them, you're missing out. They feel so much more alive than a modern car that feels detached. I mean, yeah, modern cars are fine, you know, but for me they're just a bit vanilla. They're a bit, yeah, a bit take them or leave them. There are some modern cars, obviously high performance hot hatches and things, which do give you a bit more of a buzz, but even with the high performance hot hatches though, they don't give you the same buzz as the old hot hatches, the originals, like the Mark 1 Astras in front, and Peugeot 205 and Fiesta XR2, and, you know, like the old hot hatches, which were lightweight. Yeah, they weren't all that mega fast, but it's not all about speed. You know, fun isn't all about speed, it's about the way that the car feels. I mean, I used to have masses of fun in my old Novas, even my 1.2, Like my 1.3, my Antiques with 1.3 engine in it. Not like rip your face off fast, but so much fun. Gave me such a buzz to drive. I think that's what some people don't understand. It's not all about speed. But anyway, guys. Alan doing a little fist pump out of the window because we've arrived. I need my phone now anyway because I need my email to show that I've paid. So, oh, Manta 400, very nice, dream car. Right, guys, I'll get off. Thanks a lot for watching. I can't even speak. Stay tuned, browse, subscribe, all the usual bits and bobs, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.